Vidyodaya, an institution which has imparted holistic education for the past 100 years. Situated in the heart of the city of Chennai on a 13-acre campus. Vidyodaya was started by Mrs. E.S. Appasamy with the vision to provide all-round education to girls with the right mix of academics, sports and other activities and a focus on Indian culture. Later, the vision was carried by Ms. Vimala Appasamy.
The founder principal, Mrs. Appasamy, and her daughter, Ms. Appasamy, had very definite ideas about girls' education. They wanted them to develop into well-rounded personalities who were good at home, and they wanted them to develop an ability to work outside the home as well.
Over the years, the board and the governing body of Vidyodaya carry forward the vision laid down by its founder.
Affordable quality education was one of the basic principles laid down by our founders. Ever since the time the school was started in 1924, till date, we have not swerved from that vision laid down by our founders.
The day my mom left me here, I was holding her fingers, with my toddler feet walking to this campus. And since then, it's been a very great journey in Vidyodaya.
I still remember as a 3-year-old kid walking in with our head teacher welcoming us with open arms. This place molded me, made me who I am today.
Once I saw my teachers brightened me, they started to talk with me and made me feel much more comfortable around them.
Kindergarten, we work on motor skills, the fine motor skills, the gross motor skills, the communication skills, the socialization skills, the pre-writing skills, the pre-math skills. All these skills we focus on. So we have lot of games and lot of fun activities for the children.
They will ask questions by playing, doing activities related to the topic. Well, primary, the subjects are easier, the topics are more understandable, and we can understand what the teacher is saying, and we also get to do fun activities that making suggestions and discussing along with others is much more interesting to do. Sometimes they'll ask questions suddenly, so it will be like a sudden thrill for us.
It is more interactive and we are mostly outside the classroom because I want the children to enjoy this beautiful campus.
There is a saying that they love the teacher, they will love the subject also.
The teaching was very fun. It was more like a discussion. They did incorporate a lot of group activities. Like we have a very big campus here, so they used to take us walking around, and then we used to eat lunch outside. So it was always very exciting and new.
Showing love, care, kindness. Teachers are like our second parents.
Over the years, many Vidyodayans have been well placed in their chosen professions.
All the teachers also were very efficient, knowledgeable, empathetic, approachable, which made learning a very joyful experience for us.
Interpersonal relationship between the teachers and the students, which have been so cordial and so wonderful, is what has made every Vidyodayan what they are.
So Vidyodaya is a very, very rare institution. In my opinion, an institution with a 360-degree coverage, wherein it is not only imparting education, it is imparting discipline in your life. And that is what I have learnt.
The school not only gives importance to academic excellence, but it helps every individual to blossom into wholesome, good human beings filled with compassion.
Studying in such a green space was itself mind-opening. And if I'm able to stay open today, I would say I would attribute this open space to it.
The original vision of the founders for education to the girl children has been successful even after 100 years. Vidyodaya trains students in public speaking, creative writing, event management, leadership, and it kind of ensures that it trains a student completely as a whole.
Sitting in the classroom and looking into the teacher's eyes and trying to imitate them was a memory that I would never forget.
Vidyodaya groomed me into who I am today, a confident young woman ready to face the challenges that life has in store.
Over the decades, the schools have grown in strength and facilities.
Vidyo brings back the fondest memories of our morning assemblies. I remember singing, Saranu Saranu Deva Deva, Saranu Saranu Deva.
Paramatmaka Purushottama Karuna Karabala. Paramatmaka Purushottama Karuna Karabala.
The teachers come down to a simpler level to teach us what we need to learn. We have to read a lesson, and then after that, once we read it, we share our experience, what we understood. I like that the most.
I ask them, what do you want to do? And they come out with much better ideas. So when we go their way, and when we go their way, it's actually fun. They enjoy learning.
Discovered I had talents in stitching and artwork and craft and doing up the stage for various purposes. It brought out a lot of talents which I didn't realize I had. And they made me feel absolutely stress-free. Learning was such a joy. The number of principals whom this school has produced, I can count 10 offhand on my fingers. And I'm one of them.
The Vidyodaya Academy, Vidyodaya Higher Secondary School and the Kindergarten School impart wholesome education.
Though our school is an aided school and we have one more school, matriculation, what all the facilities that have been given for matriculation that have been given for us also.
Especially being a biology teacher, it helps me to take learning of biology outside the boundaries of my classroom, to have an observation of the flora and fauna on campus. So we have well-equipped labs with a state-of-the-art facilities which help the students understand the subject better.
Holistically, both activities and academics go hand in hand. We have classes like yoga, Indian music, Western music, dance, gardening, home science.
When our children who have passed through our hands come back after so many years and want to visit kindergarten, want to say hi to their teacher and go back, that is the greatest reward that we get from the students.
Standard 3 to 12 will be picked up according to the age group and they have been given training for sports.
And I'm proud to say our girls are representing basketball, hockey and volleyball both at the national and international level.
शंख चेर बेहलता निजरया पुमान शंख चेर कल्पना तिहाय नम्रियमान
Keeping vigil on mountain height came a vision of holy grail and a voice through the waiting night. Follow, follow, follow the gleam, banners unfurled over the earth. Follow, follow.
Learning is such that you cannot take it away from anyone. And when you educate a woman, you educate a generation.
I dream to be IAS officer. I dream to be a doctor. I want to become a pilot. I want to become an archaeologist.
Aspire to be a geneticist.
To all of them and many more, Vidyodaya will remain an emotion.
Vidyodaya, sacrifice always.
Vidyodaya nurtured me. Service and sacrifice, the motto of our school. I think that is imbibed in each and every one of us, especially in me. I'm proud of that.
No matter where I go or how old I get, Vidya is still going to be my home and I'm still going to be her daughter.
Vidyodaya is a home away from home.
The school to me is like a mother.
Next to God, Vidyodaya is my everything.
வித்யோதயானா எனக்கு ஒரு அம்மா வீடு மாதிரி வீட்டில் விட வித்யோதயா ஸ்கூலுக்கு வந்தால் ரொம்ப கால மகிழ்ச்சியாக இருக்கும் எப்பவுமே.
As Vidyodaya celebrates its centenary year,
I feel proud, privileged and at the same time humbled to be heading the core committee of the centenary celebrations. We've done a lot of work and planning and we've come up with a lot of ideas. The first of it is the inaugural ceremony wherein the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Mr. Stalin will be coming to inaugurate and release the souvenir. We are instituting a lot of a huge clock tower in the middle of the pond, the famous pond, which will have the school logo installed. We also have a coffee table book which we are planning for the valedictory and a lot of monthly ceremonies, as we may call it, like the tree planting, and we have a fest of carnival, and we have an English play which we are planning.
Here's a song in your honor, you deserve it with you. It is short, but your fame will.
This 100-year-old institution marches ahead, imparting quality education, ensuring that a child's time in Vidyodaya will always be a happy experience.